Hey guys, today we're going to talk about this Xiaomi IP Wi-Fi cam. This thing is a very nice low budget camera that works really well and fits a lot of my needs. I particularly wanted a camera that I could set up different places throughout my house, easy to use, and I can move where I need it without having to worry about a lot of wires and things like that, and this thing just fits the bill. Only downside to this thing is that pretty much about half of the app is in Chinese, instructions are in Chinese, but it's really not a big deal because there's tons of videos out there that will show you how to use this and how to set it up. It's really a 5-minute ordeal and just super nice for the money. So Xiaomi is the equivalent of like the Chinese Samsung, maybe Apple. You know, they're in laptops and cell phones and all kinds of electronics gear. Very big name. They're not really set up for the American market, so this stuff you have to buy. You know, and I'll put links on where you can get this thing. Right now it's like 26 or 28 bucks. Really good price for what this is. So you do have to buy these overseas for the time being. I have a feeling, given the quality, these things are going to be a little more mainstream in the future. They come in very simple, you know, plain packaging. There's not a lot written on it or anything like that. Even then, anything that's written on it's got to be in Chinese. It comes with this USB cable that you see attached, a wall plug, and the setup tool. The base is magnetic, by the way. So how this thing works is it's a USB powered Wi-Fi cam. This thing is going to basically take video using USB power, which is awesome because you can use a portable USB power supply to power this thing. You can hook it into a computer, you can hook it into an outlet. Anywhere where you can get USB power, including your car, this thing will work. It basically sends that information over to your router, which in turn you can access through your phone, or you can hook this thing directly up to your computer to access the video. It also has, in this little bottom thing here, there is a slot for an SD card for internal storage. There's your little setup thing. We'll get back to that. That's the tool. I just keep it there, guys. You know, why bother risking losing it? I just keep it there. It hasn't fallen off yet. Nice little swivel base. It lets you set this up, and being it's magnetic, gives you a lot of different options as far as that goes. You know, it's 1080p, all kinds of good stuff involved in it. I'm not too much of a tech geek, so I'm not even going to begin to qualify whether or not this stuff is accurate as far as what their claims are. But what we're going to talk about real quick is how to set this thing up. It's actually pretty easy. First thing you're going to have to do is get the Xiaomi Smart Home app, which it's available for Droid and Apple. And as you can see, it's partial English, partial Chinese. And the big thing is when you install it, make sure you install as your location being mainland China. This is an absolute must. It will not work if you don't. And it doesn't affect anything. I've tried it with USA. I've tried it with China. The menus are no different. Everything's pretty much the same. The only difference is you're just not going to get that functionality. I don't know why. Can't explain it, but that's the case. So, alright, so you got your app installed. And another big downside is you're going to have to give these guys a lot of permission on your phone to access this via phone. So if you are leery about that, you might want to skip this product because you're going to have to give a lot of permission to Xiaomi as far as your phone. Alright, really simple. Take your little tool, put it in this little setup hole here, hold it in, and you're going to get a beep, and this thing's going to start talking to you in Chinese, which is kind of neat. So you're going to be sitting there, it's going to start talking to you in Chinese. At that point, you can add the device. Now this is already added. Now what happened to me was I ended up putting the tool in, and at that point my phone auto recognized it. So I just literally clicked on the little notification up top. It put up a couple little menu things you have to click on and go through that were in Chinese. No big deal. Just, you know, there was no real options. So in fact, that's actually the motion sensor. I set it off. You know, just kind of, you got to kind of bumble your way through the menus. I would show you, but in the end, you know, the app is going to change over time. So showing you in a week, it may not be accurate. So you're going to have to kind of fumble it through. It's really not hard. It took me maybe 5 minutes. Once you get it added, then pretty much it's really simple. You know, you're going to have it added, and you're going to click on, point this away from, all right, and then once you click on it, we'll actually go back so you can see that, and then you will see a live feed from the camera. And you can see there's my hand, so you can see it's actually very short delay on that, by the way, very, very short delay. You also have options. If you go in here, camera settings, which will let you turn on your motion detecting, the sensitivity, night vision, all that stuff. We'll actually go back here, kind of show you that's what it looks like. Turn off the light. Turn off the other light. And we will show you, even though it is pitch dark in the room, guys, the night vision actually works really, really good on this. Let's turn these lights back on. Now, as you hit your motion detector, you're going to get these notices in Chinese, which will basically bring you to a menu where you have your motion alarms and times, and then you can watch them. So really cool. One thing with the motion is it is going to need some time to reset. So if you do set it off, it's only going to record for 15 seconds. I haven't found a way to adjust that, so it only records for 15 seconds, and then it won't activate again for like another minute. So if you are really trying to keep track of something thoroughly, you know, I'm not seeing the ability to edit that. So like I said, you put your hand in front of it, boom, it's going to record for 15 seconds, and then it will shut it off for an approximate amount of time. You can also, through the app, there's a way to break your phone. Alright. Alright, sorry about the dead air here, guys. So also, on your app, you can just plain old record and take pictures. I'm sorry, picture snapshots over here. It actually has a English language, so that will let you just take pictures. That will let you record, and that will record directly to the SD card. You can access all that. You know, you just click on your gallery button, and you can access it via your phone, or you can go and plug this directly into your computer and download everything via the card. So why is this thing so great? Portability. The fact that I can use this on a USB drive, my car. A lot of the American-made stuff out there is really set on, you know, using like RC cables and, you know, power things that really limit where you can place this. This can go anywhere I can get USB, which is awesome. It will transmit to my phone anywhere that there's Wi-Fi. So if you are on the road, you're using this, you know, on vacation, you know, for your hotel room, things like that. It's going to be really good for that. As far as portability, this thing's small, it's lightweight, it's tiny. I mean, you can use this to protect your hotel room and get those wireless alerts to your phone. So if someone does walk into your hotel room, the maid, someone like that, you have it. You have that capability to record, and I think it'll record around, I think they said with a 10,000 milliamp drive, or with a 10,000 milliamp drive, I think you can record approximately for like 12 or 13 hours without charging, and then of course it looks like you can easily store that on the SD card as well. So it's, you know, guys, for the drawback, which is pretty much as simple as that the menus are kind of a pain and it's a little difficult to set up, and a lot of the stuff's in Chinese, you know, you really do get a really cool, versatile piece of gear that works really well. You know, it's got good night vision, it's got good, I mean, everything about this thing is good. And you can see, I just moved that, and you heard the beep. That was as quick as it took, was me moving that, and within a second or two, I got the alert on my phone saying that this was, that there was motion detected. So it is really cool. It really updates very quickly, and that's one of the things I was really surprised about, was how fast it updated. So really cool. I mean, I'm really happy with this. I'm definitely going to buy, you know, even though this one was sent to me by GearBest, I'm actually going to buy 2 or 3 more of these, because the app does have the capability to add more to it. And I'm going to set these up throughout my house, guys. Not only will these things work as a baby monitor, you know, and keeping an eye on the kids and all that, but, you know, home security. It's a little bit of everything. Just really a good product for the money. And if you're willing to be a little bit of an explorer when it comes to the app and figuring it out, like I said, guys, that app will change probably by the time you watch this. So, you know, you may have to just click around a little bit and mess around, but in the end, you know, this thing works great. And we're going to do this again. It's probably reset now, guys, just to show you. I'm going to clear my alerts so you know I'm not messing with you. All right. Let's see if it works. It may not have hit the reset point yet. Like I said, guys, it does take about a minute before it will record again. So yeah, that is the problem with the motion. It does take a minute before it will work again. So if you are, like I said, if you're trying to record something coming in and out, you know, something like that with the motion, it's going to be an issue. So, but yeah, when it does go off, it goes off very quickly. You're talking only a second or two after the actual motion is detected. And overall, just really nice product for the money, guys. I'm really hoping to hear it one more time. No, oh well. Maybe it takes 2 minutes. But yeah, if I find a way, I'll put a little note in here on how to change that. Hopefully something with the software down the line. They do change that ability to do that. That would be awesome. So that's it, guys. Really good product. Definitely worth looking at. I'll put links down below.